think it's awesome, and I'm a proud provider of food scraps, have been since it started, and what I love about it is that feeling of basically avoiding waste. I've been surprised at how much the bucket I actually fill up every week, and I enjoy bringing it here, and I enjoy when I can seeing the machine in operation, and you get such a wonderful sense of community through this, and also through the connection with earth. So I love that circle of my waste to my garden, and I love the community that's involved along the way. So thank you.
I'm the teacher and director for the kindy session and childcare. It's a program that I'm setting up. So we've been growing up vegetables, herbs and fruits as well. That helps the children, this future generation, to understand and help the land and help themselves. By doing a circle, recycling the food that we can't eat and not anymore good to consume, produce the juice from honey, and then we take it back to the plants that we are growing to eat, and we make a circle. That's really important for me. That's what I promote to the children for many years.
I'm a user of the Good Brew, and it's transformed the garden to lots of things that were struggling to reproduce are now flowering, like these orchids here. Only the additional cost of processing that waste through either the sewage or the tip is just totally unacceptable. So anything which reduces the amount of food scraps that goes into landfill is really important.
We initially got involved with it because we were sick of putting food scraps in the rubbish bin, and we wanted it to be used in a more useful purpose. The product that we get at the end has been amazing for our garden. We'd never seen worms in our garden before. We started using it, then we'd dig a hole and we'd see worms. Everyone should be using it. It saves food scraps going into general waste, and it's a great product, so it's a win-win.
I think it's fabulous. It's like we get rid of something we don't want and we get returned with some biogen.
What we do is we put all our food scraps into the bins and take them up every week, but we also have a B&B and all of our customers use the food scraps as well. I put a sign in the house and they're really happy that you can do something with the food scraps. So the fact that, you know, what we're using is reused here on the island and we're getting something back for it is amazing. Yeah.
We're closing the loop, you know.
Yeah.
We've been involved in this food scrap project now for 18 months and it's been amazing. As a small business, one of the things we generate is a lot of green waste, and to me it just makes absolutely no sense that the green waste goes into the garbage. So for us it's a godsend that somebody else has taken this on board, and we're happy to support them in any way that we can. I believe up until now we've probably contributed about 80 kilos a week of waste. Now put that into landfill, it's a no-brainer.
There is so much food waste that I get from Nourish that I was actually now struggling to fit it into my quite mature garden. So it was fantastic to be able to be a volunteer and support that project, which I believe in very passionately. So being able to take the scraps up and then to be able to participate in the liquid fertiliser or the liquid soil conditioner that was a byproduct was a really great experience as well. So getting that benefit to my garden, but also the social and community connectedness of being part of something bigger and volunteering your time. There needs to be a bigger capacity, a larger capacity. I think that based on the experience I've had with Nudies, the first restaurant I worked in, and then Nourish, who I've been collecting scraps from, and also based on the fact that I volunteered some years ago for the primary school to do a food scrap pickup from various businesses to kickstart their little garden in the school. The buy-in from businesses was huge. I think there is a real opportunity to tap into all of the different bays on the island and have volunteers pick up from businesses and expand the program. So I would love to see it not only maintained but expanded. I think there's definitely the demand, and I think there's also the community interest in keeping that whole cycle alive of taking the food waste and turning it into community connectedness and a really useful byproduct which allows us to create great gardens.